Hi students, welcome back to CET 2021 Sets Relations Functions Part 2. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವು ಸ್ಯಾಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಯು ಸೆಟ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ದ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಾವು 7 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. 8th ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಎ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ order pair 1 comma 1, order pair 1 comma 2, order pair 2 comma 1 on a set A. A contains the elements 1 comma 2 comma 3 is. R is a relations on A. Then the first options A, adding the order pair 2 comma 2, R is symmetric. Option B, R is transitive. Option C, adding the order pair 2 comma 2, R is transitive. And D, R is always transitive and symmetric. Here verifying the given relations R is symmetric and transitive only. Here first verify R is symmetric. Here you know that 1 comma 1 reverse is 1 comma 1. 1 comma 2 reverse is 2 comma 1 is also belongs to R, and 2 comma 1 reverse 1 comma 2 is also belongs to R. It means for every order pair A comma B is belongs to R, then B comma A is also belongs to R. This one is the definition of symmetric. R is symmetric. It means R is always is given that is a symmetric relations. Here adding 2 comma 2, R is not necessary symmetric, it is also a symmetric. Already R is symmetric. Here R is symmetric either adding 2 comma 2 or not adding 2 comma 2 ಇದ್ದಾಗ or ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೂ R symmetric relations. Next verify the options B, R is transitive. ಹಾಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1 comma 1 and 1 comma 2, A comma B, B comma C, 1 comma 2 is belongs to R. 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 1 and 1 comma 1 is belongs to R. It's 1 comma 1 is also belongs to R. 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 1 is belongs to R, and 1 comma 1 is belongs to R. Generally ನಾವು ಹಾಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ R is transitive. But here you know that you can taking the first 2 comma 1 and second element is 1 comma 2. It is also in the form of A comma B and B comma C is belongs to R. But here 2 comma 2 is not belongs to R. Therefore R is not transitive. Here the second option is not true. Second is not true means D, the options D is also not true. Either options A or options B. Here verifying options D, adding 2 comma 2 R is transitive. Yes, suppose here add 2 comma 2, R is a transitive. Either adding 2 comma 2 or not adding 2 comma 2, R is always symmetric. Therefore the correct option is, suppose adding 2 comma 2, the R is transitive. Therefore the correct choice is adding 2 comma 2, 1 comma 2 comma 1 and 1 comma 2 belongs to R. It means 2 comma 2 is belongs to R. Therefore R is transitive. The correct option is C. The third option C is the adding 2 comma 2 is R is transitive. Therefore the correct option C. The next example, example number 9. Let f is a functions from the set of integers to integers z to z, defined by f of n is equal to 0 if n is odd number, and f of n is equal to n by 2 if n is even. Then f is 1 1 functions but not onto. Second option is 1 1 and onto. The third option is onto but not 1 1, and D is neither 1 1 nor onto. Here verifying the 9th questions is 1 1 and onto. 4 ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ನಾವು ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು the given function is 1 1 and onto. Here you know that 1 1 means the different element of the domain has different image. ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಯು ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1 1. On to means the codomain is exactly equal to range of the functions. Here first verify 1 1. It means suppose the elements are equal, f of x1 is equal to f of x2. x1 and x2 are any two elements in the domain. ಯಾವುದೇ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ಸ್ ಆದಾಗ x1 is equal to x2. ಇಮೇಜ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ 1 1 ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಆನ್ ಟು ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸು ದ ರೇಂಜ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಕೋಡೊಮೇನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಆನ್ ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ನೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ 1 ಈಸ್ ಆಡ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ is 0. Image of 3 is odd number, its image is 0. Image of 5 is odd number, image is 0. All odd integral values ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ image is same ಬರುತ್ತೆ. It means all odd integers associated with the unique real numbers. It means the image are same but elements are not equal. Therefore this function is not 1 1. Direct ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು the function is not 1 1. Therefore either the first one is not true and options A is not true, options B is not true. Either options C or options D with the help of 1 1. It is not 1 1, neither 1 1 nor onto. Therefore here verifying the onto functions. Here you know that the range of the functions 0, n is even number, n is odd, the image is 0. All integers, positive integers, n is positive or negative, you get positive and negative integers, all integers including 0. Therefore range is exactly equal to z. Z means is the codomain. Therefore the given function is onto. Therefore you say that the function is not 1 1 but the given function is onto. Therefore the correct option is option C, onto but not 1 1. Therefore option C is the right options. The next example. Example number 10. If a set A contains 4 elements and set B contains 5 elements, then the number of injective mapping from A to B is, injective means 1 1 functions from A to B. Option A 60, options B 120, option C 77 and options D 144. Here first recall the results. The number of injective functions or mapping from A to B is number of elements of B, P, number of elements of A. Number of elements of B, permutation of number of elements of A. This one is the total number of injective functions or 1 1 functions from A to B. And given that number of elements of A is equal to 4, number of element of B is 5, and also we know that NPR, the number of permutation of n objects taken are at a times, is equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, here up to r terms. Therefore the total number of injective functions from A to B is 5p4. You know that 5p4 is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2, 4 terms, its value is equal to 120. The 120 is option B. Therefore the correct option is option B. The next example. Example number 11. If set A contains, set A is the set of all the elements x is belongs to the set of natural number which is less than or is equal to 5, and set B means set of all x is an integer such that x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, then the number of onto functions from A to B is, here you know that number of onto functions from A to B, number of elements of A is greater than or is equal to number of elements of B. Here onto function is exist. The given options, option A 30, options B 25, option C is 20, and options D 32. Find the number of onto functions from A to B. Here given sets are in set builder forms. First find the number of elements of A and number of elements of B. A and B are finite set. Here just recall the results. A and B are finite set having m and 2 elements respectively. It means number of elements of A is m, number of elements of B is 2 iddaga the total number of onto function from A to B is always equal to 2 raised to n m minus 2. Total number of function is number of functions elements of B to the power number of elements of A 2 raised to m. Here the two elements, these two functions are constant functions, onto functions. Therefore total number of onto function is 2 raised to m minus 2. Here given that A is set of all x, x is a natural number, x is less than or is equal to 5, therefore set A contains the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and solving this equation, x is an integer means it contains the elements 2 and 3. It means number of elements of A is 5, number of elements of B is 2, therefore the total number of onto functions is 2 raised to 5 minus 2. 2 raised to 5 is 32 minus 2, its value is equal to 30. Therefore 30 is the answer. It means option A is the correct options. The next example. Example number 12. Let A be a set having 6 distinct elements. The number of distinct functions from A to B which are not bijective. A be a set having 6 different elements. The number of different functions from A to A. Here domain is A and codomain is A, which are not bijective functions. The option A, factorial 6 minus 6. Options B, 6 to the power 6 minus 6. Option C, 6 to the power 6 minus factorial 6. And options D, factorial 6. A having 6 elements. F is a functions from A to A. Here find the number of bijective functions. Here just recall the result. Number of distinct functions from A to A which are not bijective means the total number of functions minus number of bijective function. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ನಾನ್ ಬೈಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೈಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತು. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೈಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕಳೆದಾಗ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾನ್ ಬೈಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ನಾಟ್ ಬೈಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎ ಟು ಎ? Number of elements of A to the power number of elements of A, because F is a functions from A to B. A to B iddaga number of elements of B to the power number of elements of A. Here B is equal to A, therefore total number of functions from A to A is number of elements of A to the power number of elements of A, that is number of elements of A is 6. Therefore the total number of functions from A to A is 6 raised to 6 to the power 6. Hage the functions bijective function is exist because B is equal to A. Here number of elements of domain is equal to number of elements of the codomain. Bijective function is exist. The total number of bijective functions from A to A. Suppose the number of bijective functions from A to A containing n elements and B contains n elements andre factorial n, or you can say that npn anta heltivi. Number of permutation of n objects taken all at a times, or factorial n. Here n is equal to 6, therefore the number of bijective function is factorial 6. Therefore non bijective functions, number of the function is not bijective is total number of function is 6 raised to 6 minus bijective functions 6 to the power 6 minus factorial 6. Therefore, the option C is the correct choice. Therefore, answer is option C. The next example, the 13th questions. The domain of the functions f of x is equal to square root of x square plus 7x plus 12 is. Here find the domain of the functions f. The function f is defined root of x square plus 7x plus 12. The option A, semi-closed interval minus infinity to 3 union open semi-open intervals 4 to 8. Or open intervals minus infinity to minus 3 union open interval minus 4 to infinity. Or option C is the closed interval minus 4 to minus 3. And options D, semi-closed intervals minus infinity to minus 4 union semi-open interval minus 3 to infinity. Here find the domain of the functions. This function is exist means here just recall the domain of the root function. Root functions, the domain is always greater than or equal to 0. It means non-negative real numbers. Only non-negative real numbers the root function is exist. Therefore, the domain of the function, it is a real valued functions. Therefore, the domain means it is non-negative real numbers. Inside the square root is always positive. It means x square plus 7x plus 12 is always greater than or is equal to 0. It means split the midterms, you get factors x plus 3 into x plus 4 is greater than or is equal to 0. When x plus 3 into x plus 4 is always positive, here just recall the results. If f of x is equal to x minus alpha into x minus beta, it is greater than or equal to 0. Here x equal to alpha is 0 and x equal to beta is also 0. It means it is alpha and beta are the roots of these equations. Here just remember alpha is less than beta. Therefore, x belongs to the intervals. This value is alpha and beta. Here alpha is less than beta. Then you say that the x minus alpha into x minus beta is greater than 0 means, it is greater than 0 means the value of x belongs to the intervals minus infinity to alpha, minus infinity to alpha and to infinity. Here greater than, strictly greater than open interval is greater than or equal to 0. Therefore, x belongs to the interval minus infinity in the alpha varegu, in the infinity varegu, when alpha is less than beta. It is less than or equal to 0 means in interval alpha to infinity. Just here alpha means minus 4 and beta means minus 3. It is positive means, therefore the domain of this function is minus infinity to minus 4 union minus 3 to infinity. Therefore, minus infinity to minus 4 union minus 3 to infinity means options D is the correct choice. Therefore, answer is options D. The next 14th questions. If f of x is equal to 1 by 2 minus tan of pi into x by 2. Here x lies between minus 1 to it is greater than minus 1, less than plus 1, and g of x is the root of 3 plus 4x minus 4x square. Then find the domain of f plus g. F of x, the first option A, semi-open interval minus half to 1. Second option B, closed interval minus half to 1. Third option C, minus open interval minus half to 1. And the fourth option D, semi-closed interval minus half to 1. Here just remember the domain of f plus g is always the domain of f intersections domain of g, or plus minus product and quotient domain is always the common domain. the domain of F intersection domain of G, common values. Here you know that the domain of the F function is always given that x is greater than -1 and less than +1, means open intervals -1 to +1. And domain of G means, here you know that G is a root function, therefore this function's domain is always non-negative real number greater than or equal to 0. It means 3x plus 3 plus 4x minus 4x square is always greater than 0. It implies 4x square minus 4x minus 3 is less than or equal to 0. Factorize, you get 4x plus 2x minus 3 by 2 is less than or equal to 0. It means it is less than 0. Here the value of x is equal to -1 by 2 and the value of x equal to 3 by 2. These two are the roots. Suppose equal to 0, root of these functions. Here -half is less than 3 by 2. Therefore, the domain of the functions G is, it is a closed interval, because it is equal to 0, then it is also exist root functions. Therefore, the domain of the functions G is closed interval -1 by 2 to 3 by 2. It is clear? -1 by 2 to 3 by 2 is the domain of the second functions G. The domain of first function is -1 to +1. The domain of the second functions G is closed interval, it is open, and this one is the closed interval -1 by 2 to 3 by 2. Therefore, the domain of these functions is the common domain. Domain of F plus G is domain of F intersections domain of G. Domain of F is -1 to +1. And domain of G is equal to -1 by 2 to 3 by 2. Here remember, this one is the closed interval because this value is exist. The common domain means here -half is exist and 1. It is the common domain of these two functions. Therefore, the domain of F plus G is -half is including, 1 is not included. Therefore, the semi-open interval -half to 1, that is exactly equal to options A. The domain of the F plus G is equal to semi-open interval -half to 1 is the domain of F plus G. The next is option A. The next 15th question. If the operation star on Z is defined by A star B is equal to A plus B minus 5. Star is a binary operations on the set of integers. Then given that 2 star x star 3 is equal to 5, then the value of x is equal to, the first option A 0, second options B 3, third option C 5, and the fourth options D is 10. The given operation star is a binary operations on Z, given that defined by A star B is equal to A plus B minus 5, first element plus second elements minus 5. Here also 2 star x star 3 is given that 5. Therefore, you know that 2 star x star 3, x star 3 can be defined. X is the first elements, 3 second elements, x plus 3 minus 5, 2 star is equal to 5 is given. Therefore, this value is 2 star x minus 2. Here A star B forms first elements 2, second element is x minus 2, 2 plus x minus 2 minus 5. Its value is equal to 5. It implies x is equal to 10. Therefore, the value of x is 10. Option D is the right choice. Therefore, the correct option is option D. And one more, 16th question. For any two real numbers, an operation star defined by A star B is equal to 1 plus AB. It is commutative but not associative. Second options B, commutative and associative. Third option C, only associative. And fourth options, commutative and associative. You are verifying commutative and associative. You know that commutative means A star B is equal to B star A for all A and B belongs to the set S. And associative definition is if A star B star C is always equal to A star B star C, A, B, C are in elements in the set S. When star is a binary operations on yes. Here defined A star B is equal to 1 plus A into B. R is a set of real numbers. Star is a binary operations on yes. First verify star is commutative. Here you know that A star B is equal to 1 plus AB. That value is exactly equal to simple multiplication is always commutative. A into B can be written as B into A, 1 plus BA. Therefore, this value is exactly equal to B star A. Therefore, star is commutative. Therefore, star is commutative means you can say that the third option is not true. Next, verify associative. In left hand side, A star B star C is always equal to first expanding A star B 1 plus A into B. A into B means 1 plus AB. And star C means here you get its value is equal to 1 plus multiplying C, its value is equal to 1 plus C into ABC. Similarly, right hand side A star B star C, its value is 1 plus A into 1 plus BC, its value is equal to 1 plus A plus ABC. Here you know that A star B star C is equal to 1 plus C plus ABC, and A star B star C is equal to 1 plus A plus ABC. Not necessary A is not equal to C, therefore A star B star C is not equal to A star B star C. Therefore, star is not associative. It means it is commutative but not associative. Therefore, option A is correct options. The next problem solving in next video. Thank you.